Hi guys, today I'm doing a how I clean my cage video. I did one on my other channel, but this one's going to be like a upgrade. Anyway, Paige is here today with me. She's in the background right now, just texting someone. And anyway, let's get started. So, I don't use bedding in my cage, like wood shavings or anything. I use fleece. So I just have a blackish gray fleece blanket, and there's one or like two blankets that have been in there like for a little bit, but I'm just gonna take them, I'm gonna shake them off and wash them next time. So let's open up the cage. There's my little squishies, my little squishy babies. Hey Rem. This is my other Siamese Dumbo.
So, you want me to go get the small cage so we can put the rats in?
No.
No?
We can put them on the other level. So anyway.
I think we should still get them though.
I don't think we should.
Okay.
So, anyway.
I can film for you.
Anyway, I'm going to set my camera up and I'm going to show you all the stuff you're going to need in your rat cage that I do at the time have.
Need, and
okay, so
have.
Paige, just let me
Need
show.
and wants.
Okay, so, get the scissors. I have some stuff zip tied, that's why I'm getting the scissors. I'm not killing my rats. Move out of my way.
Okay, so.
Okay. So
rats.
if your rats like to move hidey huts around and like igloos around, and you need to zip tie them down, you need to get some scissors. Okay, so get the rat off my face, please.
This one's Chip.
Okay, they all know who Chip is. They all know who all the rats are. Please just stop it. Just get out of my video. I'm just sitting here insulting Paige about being in my video.
She's not being rude, don't worry. We're just joking around. We do it all the time.
So I've cut the zip ties. There's still a little piece of it. So I cut the zip ties out of my cage. This is a little hut that I have. Get out of my face. If you're going to whisper something to me, whisper it after the video page. Anyway, this is a hut. If you have rats, you need a lot of these. If you have 2 rats, you'll need 3 huts. If you have 5 rats, you need 6 huts. If you have 13 rats, you need 14 huts. So, you know what I mean.
Her rats aren't a big fan of them, really.
My rats don't, like, my rats hate this igloo.
Except for...
Paige, can you shut up and let me talk? Thank you. You don't know my rats. Paige doesn't know my rats, and she thinks she knows everything.
Sorry.
So anyway, Paige, I'm gonna put you in jail. Sorry, I'm mean to my friends sometimes. My channel, not hers. So anyway, my rats hate these. They never go in them for some reason. I only have 1, but yet I have 7 rats. We're getting more. So, next thing you're going to need for your rat cage is something that you will absolutely need. A rat. I'm sorry, I just had to grab him. He was looking so cute at me. Anyway, yeah, here he is. My little squishy rat. Oh, the rats are climbing the bars. So right now I'm just going to put them in the bottom part of the cage, which is blocked off, so they're not able to get anywhere else. So this is where I'm going to need Paige's help. Okay, the rat just climbed up the door, and now he, like, was on top of the cage. This is another rat, Patchy Patch. You guys know him. No. Okay, if you hear a squeak, it's my rat Nico. He's, like, skittish. He doesn't like when people hold him. But I'm going to have to hold him and put him down. So if you hear squeaking, I'm not hurting him.
Lately, he hasn't been squeaking when I'm here, though.
Yes, he is, Paige. You're just saying that.
Not as much.
How do you know? You don't know what he's like when you're not here.
Yeah, you're right.
There. Here's Nico. See? No torture done to him. I just think it's because the last home he was in, he wasn't taken very good care of.
Cheesecake.
Oh, I love you, Nico.
Okay, like a cheesecake.
Oh. This is my Rem. Remington. Okay, come on. This is my little sideways head rat. He's got some kind of ear infection. Either way, he's getting taken care of. His little sideways head. He's not in any pain. Like, see, I can, like, touch him, like, anywhere. I can pet him, touch his ear. He doesn't care. He's just so goofy. Okay, so you're gonna need a box of granola bars with a rat in them. So anyway, gotta dump that rat out. So today I'm gonna be taking all their stuff. All their garbage stuff and putting it in this basket so I can bring it to the garbage. And if you have rat, oh, you know you need fleece. I don't use the pink fleece on them because they're boys. And people always assume they're girls, so I try to make it less. I'm not saying that boys can't use pink, because if you're a boy and you like pink, go you. Go do you. Do what you want. But, like, I mainly try not to use so much, like, what people consider girly colors on them. Because people already assume that cheesecake is a girl and that Oreo is a girl. Because they're, like, more feminine names, I guess. Anyway, so they have a couple toys. So I have a little ball here. I'm just going to put it in the bin with the stuff I'm putting in the garbage. Like, just to, like, set it there. I mean, the only thing going in the garbage in that box is the box that's in that bin, I guess.
The granola bar box?
So I have this, yes, Paige. I have this, like, it's something you're, like, supposed to scrub the, like, dead skin off your, like, feet, I guess. I put it right beside their water bottle so that, like, whenever time they go to have a drink, they have to file their nails down on this. It's getting pretty beaten up, but I got it at the dollar store for $1 instead of going to the pet store and getting one for about $5. So anyway, yeah. I also have a whole bunch of boxes, like this one for the little clay creatures I made. I actually didn't make the duck out of mine. I went over to the cage and put Patch's paw print. I don't know if you can see that. Patch's paw print is on that little mouse I made. And I'm not very artistic, so it doesn't look too good. He's got a little...
You're amazing at her.
Page. Okay, so this video is already getting long. It's already 7 minutes 35 seconds. Okay, then we've got the challenge of this disgusting litter box. My favorite part. I hate the litter box. Ugh. Okay, I have a hamster ball too. I don't put them in it. If you have rats, don't put them in hamster balls, please. I'm begging you. Please don't put your rat in a hamster ball. I have a lot of zip ties. So I take zip ties, I put them around the cage, and I just set my hamster ball up so they can sit in it. I'll be doing a video later on how I set my cage up, because I may as well do it right after this one. So, yeah. And we also have the... I need to get it down. I have this little moon toy. It has some little white stars on it, and this like little yellow ring that has a little blue ball in it. It has a little bell at the end, which they really like. Anyway, it like just like dangles around when they play with it, and whenever they walk down their ramp, sometimes I can hear a little. Anyway, it's really adorable. I got that, and there's a baby crying outside because my mom has a daycare and they're all very fussy, so nothing's happening out there. I should probably move this, shouldn't I? Sorry if that was in your guys' way. I'll just put it up here. I also need the scissors to cut this down. So, I went to the dollar store, and I got this wooden star. It's just made out of, like, strips of wood. They haven't really gotten at it at all, except for, like, this little corner here. I don't know if you can see that little nibble right, like, right there. But anyway, yeah, so there's a little star. There's a little ring right here. I just take some rope like this, and I hang it through, and I put it right on the bars. And you'll be able to see that in my next video, where I'm going to set up my cage. It's hard. It's really hard. But I do it for these little guys. I love them. Anyway, so next, I'm going to be taking this mess out. They lift up their liners. I had to put this so that they couldn't get down here on the bottom part where they're at, because we had been looking after 2 other ratties, and I had put them on the bottom. I had put them on the bottom so that my other rats couldn't get at them, because one of them had like something wrong with his eye. And he has something wrong with his eye, so yeah, we just, I see you. No, Paige, stop. So he has something wrong with his eye, so we just, you know, we just took him away from that situation he was in. Paige, they can see it. So I'm just taking my dirty blankets and putting them into a box so that when I bring them outside, I can just carry them in a box instead of touching them. I actually do take my pieces of little tiny, like, pieces of fleece, and I do put those in the wash because I have different ones. Anyway, what you're gonna need is a scraper. I got this at the dollar store. And on my cage, I have this really handy dandy little broom. It's just on a, like, shower hook right there. It's like a pear-shaped hook. I don't know what they call them. So there. I'm gonna get it out. My video is already getting really long, considering like how short my other ones are. So I'm just gonna take this little broom off. And I'm gonna just sweep up my cage, which isn't really too long to do. I dropped my broom. Except for when you drop your broom and everything, it doesn't work. Anyway, so I just sweep up my cage and throw all the little turds in the garbage. My rats aren't completely litter trained, which is like the saddest thing to me, because that just makes them smell worse. So I try to litter train them. I'm sorry if the camera was just really close to my face. I try to litter train my rats as well as I can. It doesn't always work. For those other rat owners that watch my videos, if your rats are like this, you so understand how I feel. So, I've swept all the little turdies up into a pile, and I'm just gonna put them in my dustpan. And sometimes I'll put them in the box with the blankets so that when I shake it out, I can just dump them out into the yard. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And next, for the little nasties that are on the cage, I just scrape. So I got this scraper at the dollar store. It came in a pack of 2. I'm just gonna tell Paige something. So, that's disgusting. They just looked at it, I'm like, that's disgusting. So anyway, if you're like me and you're in the situation where your parents won't let you get a rat because, like, they think that they're gross or something, or they think you're not responsible for a pet, if they think that you're not responsible enough for a pet, do your research, and then tell them some, like, good facts about rats, and then, like, that might work. I could do, like, a whole, like, video on how to convince your parents to let you get rats. That's how much I know. Honestly, like, if you're me, and you've had rats for a long time, you honestly can't even smell them half the time. Like, that's how I feel. My family's just like, oh, they smell nasty, you need to change their cage up, and I'm like, I don't smell them. And the rest of my family's just like making fake throw up sounds, like make it look like they're throwing up, and trying to make me feel bad about it so that I'll do it. Anyway, so now that I have my cage all scraped, I'm gonna go outside and clean it all up, and that's how I clean my cage. And I'll see you guys next time.